Once again, guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Radido TV. Remember to subscribe, hit the notification button to get our recent stories. So, apparently, most of you have been hearing this issue with Moses Kuria. Once again, take a look at this. So, that's a picture from 2019 that was posted from one of the media stations, that is Nation Media Group. And as you can check there, you're familiar with the satire that has been presented on the picture. Also, the current CS of Trade, Moses Kuria, has been having a bad reputation with the media in the recent past. At one instance, he had a clash with Raila and Uhuru at a public rally.
Na tulikuwa tumeambiwa ya kwamba jameni, ati hii BBI ni ya kufanya ati tukichuana hatakuwa na vita. You don't need that. Although we will pass it, we are telling the president, the only way to guarantee that there is going to be peace in this country after every election is if you retire with Raila Amolo Odinga. Moja nyumbani pamoja. Then that is a sure guarantee. That is a sure bet ya kwamba sababu nani anafanya watu wapigane Kenya hii? Si Raila. Nani anakataanga uchaguzi? Do you need a document kuambia Raila usipigane? Do you need a referendum kuambia Raila usingoe reli? Sio ni mambo ya common sense jamani. Why do you need to fanya hii sarakasi yote? Kuambia Raila wewe jamani umezeeka. Watia wa vijana kina William Ruto, Moses Kuria, huyu Asiari, tutaendeleza kina mbele jamani. Kwani mtu yote atatogeata? Mbona mnashia Kenya nikagua? Tuko tayari kuendeleza Kenya pahali Uhuru na Raila watafikisha. We will take it forward, na wakati wetu utaisha, tutaachia wengine na watapeleka mbele. Tuko Kenya tia mudo. Nukuti mudo kainuka na Kenya kwao. Kenya itaendelea jamani. Uhuru akienda nyumbani, Kenya itaendelea. Raila akienda nyumbani, Kenya itaendelea. So, Mr. President, as we support you, as we supported you, as we are ready to vote for this BBI, enda nyumbani na mganga wako. Enda apumzike, and that is the surest bet that there is going to be peace in this country.
Also, at another instance, Rogue Moses Kuria had to walk out of an interview with Hussein Mohammed.
And when Kuria found it difficult to wriggle out of the tough questions directed at him, he opted for the dramatic route.
Be fair to Kenyans and explain where this thing was patched up.
Right? This is not just about my opinion.
Okay, let's play the footage.
All right.
His walkout sparking intense debate on the social media, with Kuria's critics terming him a rogue leader without decorum.
Also, at another interview, this one was a bad experience. He had to use the F word.
Earlier on, there was a commotion, and you're being blamed for the start of that commotion.
Blamed by who? By some of the aspirants. Bring them here. Well, we didn't have to be blamed on me, okay? I don't perpetuate that as media. I'm tired of stupid media, okay? No. If someone accuses me, bring them here. Everything wrong that happens in this country is blamed on Moses Kuria.
So currently, Moses Kuria is having a clash with the Nation Media Group. At one of the instances, Moses Kuria was having a public rally, and this is what he had to say.
Na nimaliza nyinyi watu wa media kusema, Nation Media, muamue kama nyinyi ni gazeti, ama broadcasting house, ama media house, ama ni chama cha upinzani. Na mimi nimesema, kutoka leo hata sio kesho, idara yote ya serikali nitaona imeweka advertisement kwa Nation Media, ujihesabu kwa nyumbani.
So Moses Kuria went further and tweet about the clash. So Moses Kuria said, and I quote, "Tomorrow I publish a list of Nation Media Group writers who have confessed to being coerced to write anti-government stories by their editors and management in a scheme sponsored by a former president who still have the honest people in the media." In regards to Moses Kuria tweet, there was a mixed reaction from Kenyans, some of which read, like Chedi Usu said that is the making of a demagogue. Also Ben said, "Brilliant, the government cannot keep feeding its sworn enemies." Also Chemoget replied and said, "100% agree with Moses Kuria. When the media decides to be non-objective and engages on smearing campaign, do still go to business with it. Another one is the Okama Senior said, I have interacted with friends working in government offices and they live and work under threats every day. Never comfortable. Let me remain in the private sector. Also, the popular radio host King Kalala said, let's settle this. In this picture, he has put aside the picture of Moses Kuria with Abdi Kadir from Citizen TV. If they can go in battle together and have an interview, then we'll need to hear your reaction. The Nation Media Group went ahead to reply to that, and Nation Media Group had to reply with a memo.
Tonight, the memo is a defense of media freedom as it is a call to basic good manners. This memo is about one Moses Kuria, the CS for Investment, Trade and Industry, who in most civilized societies should have quit his position by now. Yesterday, the CS, in broad daylight and without any provocation, descended into a primitive diatribe against the Nation Media Group, using street insults and unprintable expletives against the media house and its principal shareholder, simply because we here at NMG did a story the CS did not like. The story in question involved a 6 billion shilling edible oils scandal in which the CS was implicated, not least because the deals in question fell squarely in his docket. And to be sure, the colossal sums of money involved belonged to the taxpayer, not the CS. Predictably, the CS's moment of insanity has attracted unqualified condemnation from a number of umbrella bodies in the media, such as the Media Owners Association, the Kenya Editors Guild, and the Kenya Union of Journalists, as well as the Media Council of Kenya. Even the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, EACC, has called out the CS over his foul mouth. The Kenya Editors Guild likened the CS's remarks to those of the late Mulu Mutisia, a zealot of the one-party dictatorship and who is remembered as a poster child of one of the darkest periods of our national history. The Kenya Union of Journalists has called the CS a symbol of national shame, and he is. How else can you explain his constant thoughtless outburst remarks against an institution whose freedom is guaranteed by the Constitution, no less? Our concern tonight is not the fact that the CS is raving mad on social media or that he shamelessly lost his cool at a public event. He can keep doing that if he doesn't respect the lofty position he holds. But it is his temerity to threaten a media organization in present-day Kenya that is baffling. His purported blanket injunction on government departments seeking to advertise on NMG platforms is the height of arrogance and the mark of a public official drunk with power. The EACC has rightfully reminded the CS that he has no authority to purport to influence or control the award of government tenders. The CS must be reminded tonight that the media as an institution predates his short political career and will outlast his fleeting ministerial job by many generations. Further, the freedom that the media enjoys in Kenya is the product of a long struggle for which many Kenyans paid with their lives. The media, therefore, does not operate at his pleasure, and its freedom is not his to give. It is gratifying to note that the Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, has distanced himself from Kuria's thoughtless threats on government advertising. But one hopes that the DP will go the whole hog and wake up the CS from his reverie. Further, we hope the appointing authority, President William Ruto, is just as disturbed by Moses Kuria's vitriolic attacks on the media, and that we will soon hear from him. As the media, we exist to shine the light on all the dark deals in hidden places, and that we will continue to do, regardless of Moses Kuria's opinions, because it's the reason we are here. That is the memo.
So remember to keep it Radido TV. Remember to subscribe. We keep you updated with real life stories, real life interviews. You cannot miss such kind of content. Remember to subscribe and also leave your comment on such kind of issues.